Hey YouTube, here's for my first video. Non-famous recorder. I just wanted to make my first ever short video to just do a review on the difference between the Halo series and the Call of Duty series. They're not the best of the series, like Halo 4 isn't the best of its series. Call of Duty's alright. I mean the Black Ops 2 is alright. Anyway, based on the multiplayer, Call of Duty does overrule this. It has stunning graphics, great multiplayer gameplay. You have your own creator class system, which I think is better than the Halo 4. Even though Halo 4 does have a creator class system, it's not as good as Black Ops 2. Based on the alternate modes, say Firefight for Halo, or Zombies mode for Call of Duty, I think Call of Duty would have a better for Zombies mode. Even though in Call of Duty Ghosts they have introduced Extinction mode, which I think kind of ruined the series. But although they're both good games, based on the storyline of the two single-player campaign in the games, Halo 4 would have to outrule this, giving Halo 4 has a more deeper, intelligent story to it. Call of Duty series has been it has had the same story, but it's been throughout different games, and there's been like other games with different stories throughout it, and they always go for a single boss each time. Halo 4 has a continuous story about a Covenant force attacking Earth, and the UNSC trying to defend, and a whole heap of stuff happens in the middle of it. It has one continuous story about the Master Chief, and Cortana, and the Flood, and all the prophets, and the Forerunners. Anything like that. It just keeps on continuing the story, which I think is good. Every video game series that is the same needs to keep with the story. Only introduce a new story if it's relevant toward the game. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, how it is good. It does kind of have its flaws with its story. Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3 were all based on kind of the same story. But then you got Call of Duty 4, which was a completely different game. It was based on Modern Warfare, about this guy you had to go after. I didn't play much of Call of Duty 4, but I did play some of the campaign. And then with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you go after a different person. Same with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, you go after a guy called Makarov. You go after 3 different guys, and they're different characters in each of the stories. The only guys that stay the same are Price, Nikolai, and Yuri. Call of Duty World at War doesn't even have much of a story. It's just about the Americans fighting the Japanese and the Russians fighting the Germans, and they're all taking different checkpoints for victory. This may seem a bit profound, but Call of Duty Ghosts actually has a completely different story to all the others. Call of Duty Black Ops, I'd say, has the deepest story, and Black Ops 2 is an add-on. The futuristic also adds on more. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is the only proper game that has been carried on throughout Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops. Call of Duty Ghosts has completely changed all of it. Different story, different characters. If you were to play the single-player campaign of the story, you want to at least continue on. That's what I've got to say for now. Peace out.